2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. On the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. And the continued absence of Kobe Bryant. Clark, still the story for them.
Yeah, Kevin, that's just terrible news. Never what you want to hear or see. With an injury of that severity, it's hard to imagine we're going to see him back out there anytime soon.
Man, the reality in the NBA, Clark, is you just have to move on. There's no time for sentiment. You just have to understand what the situation is and push forward. Get your rotation set. Try to figure out who's going to play where and when, and start making your plans now.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Harden and Ariza out on the perimeter. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. Then it's Rodman. And it's Black in at the four. Now Westbrook. James Harden missing on the three. That's good. Money's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
A good way to get things started here.
Steve, always nice to get the first points up on the board. At least I felt that way.
Harden the pass to Rodman. Perkins pulls it in. Here's Money. He's coming off a 40-point game against Denver.
It wasn't just offense either, Kevin, and he was so disruptive defensively. I don't remember how many steals he had, but, man, he was dominant out there. Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Rodman with the bucket.
Well, they finally connect with their fourth shot of the game.
And here are the Thunder now. It's a three-point game, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will, not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Cannon kicks to Harden. Passes it to Cannon. It's Ariza on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Ariza's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Money, guarded by Harden. No good from Money.
It's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Cannon can't hit.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over.
Pass to Money. Ring shot on the way, and he drops that one in. Money's got 7 points in the game.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's one of those guys who can get in your head a little bit because he's so mobile. You often don't see him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And here's Harden, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. It's blocked. It's Westbrook with the drive. There's the pass to Money. Fires for three. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. That's 10 points for Money.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Cannon kicks to Harden. And now a fast break for the Thunder. He lobs it up, and Westbrook throws it down.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
Rockets trail by 11.
Rockets, bring up the noise, man.
All right, everyone relax. Run your sets, attack the rim, crash the boards on both ends, and we'll be fine. Come on now, let's get after it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Here's Rodman. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Money. He's the guy they typically depend on to spark their scoring attack, and from what Coach was saying, that's going to hold true again here. We'll be watching how these adjustments work. Kev, there's still a lot of time left in this game.
Thank you, Doris. That's good.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Back to Westbrook. The three. It's rebounded by Houston. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, you know, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The three cannot hit, and it's Houston the other way. Cannon, the pass to Black. Harden outside. Again, the Rockets score.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense, and he gets it to go.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Here's Cannon, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Hodman sets a screen. Passes it to Black. The rebound by Money. The Thunder leading by 9. And Westbrook, here we go. He feeds it to Ibaka. Stolen by Harden. And it's Houston on the break. Harden's got the ball. That one off the back iron and out. The Thunder have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And finished off by Westbrook.
They've made one getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
For the Thunder, McGarry's checked in for Perkins. Ken Bazemore comes in for Perry Jones. And Money subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Houston. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Thunder 5 right now. Money in at 2-guard. Durant is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Jeremy Lamb. And it's McGarry in at the 5 down low. Here's Money. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Lamb. McCoy. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And Lamb kicks it to Bazemore. It's rebounded by Houston. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And this is a big game, guys, today, because these teams will see each other 3 more times down the road. And this one kind of sets the tone for the season series.
The Thunder leading by 18. Over to the left wing. Chance on the wing. No good from Money.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
And that is good. Ariza's got 5 now. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Durant attacking. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Several teams changing it up here. Rockets trail by 18. Here's Canaan looking for his first basket still in this one. Williams attacking. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Here's Bazemore. Here's Money. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 14 points for Money.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Canaan kicks to Williams. Right at the free throw line, and Houston again with the bucket.
Well, it was a dismal start from the field for them in the first quarter, but they're finally starting to turn it around.
Well, I don't think it could have gotten any worse, partner. I mean, you figure they had all their bad misses out of the way and should be good to go now.
Rockets trail by 16. Here's Canaan. Right side, Williams. The dish to Rodman. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. Three-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Well, you look at Money. Third and one. Him alone, he's going to knock it down.
These are the gunners, guys. They've got the green light at all times because we know what they can do beyond the arc.
Freedom given is freedom earned, Steve. By putting up those kinds of numbers, they've earned their freedom. And at that position, you got a job to do, and they do it well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Nuggets was superb. He had 40 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
And so